Welcome, everybody. My name is Bernard de Traversat, so I am responsible for the development team for the Java SE platform. So this event is very important to us because that's a place where we have the opportunities to give you a preview or a number of features that the team is working on. That's a place where we can get you feedback in terms of what you believe it's important. It's a place where I expect a number of discussions, so I certainly encourage all of you to spend the time to meet everybody here. Have those size discussions. That's going to be very important for us, as a group, as a community, to evolve the Java platform. Safe harbor, just to say that whatever features I may present or discuss today, whatever timeline may change. So don't take everything that I say to the bank. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your participations. As I was saying, it's critical. Your feedbacks are critical to us and to the team. I know the team every year is looking to this event, to get the much necessary feedback that we need. If I'm looking at the set of people here, I think it's a great mix of JVM developers, language designers, people that are using Java, compiler writers. You guys are the folks that are going to help us advance the platform. It's a 9 event, the 7 under Oracle leadership. Certainly an event that we are will continue to support. It's something that we feel is very important. Over those 9 years, multiple major releases, 2, soon to be 3, a lot of minor updates, and a buttload of security as well as bug fixes releases. In the meantime, while there were some concerns a few years ago around the future of Java, it's clear that Java is doing very well. Java SE is driving. The drive to the cloud is putting Java at the center of the cloud revolutions. Just looking at all the cloud providers, from Amazon, Google, and to some level now Microsoft, the Java runtime is becoming the foundations of the cloud. And from a development standpoint, we are seeing continued adoptions of the Java programming language, as well as other languages that are running on the JVM. So I appreciate your continued support for the JVM technology. I appreciate your support of Java. I think we are in a great place, which means also we have tremendous responsibility for this industry in terms of continuing to advance this technology. And by the way, a number of those features that Dan were discussing, Invoke Dynamic, Lambda, part of those preview designs have been discussed here. Part of the feedback that we got from this event was very important to the team to deliver the best capable features. So Oracle care a lot about Java. Why? Because we have a very large number of product and cloud services that are built on Java SE, which means that every improvement that we are making to the Java platform means that our product, Oracle services are going to get better. Every improvement to the Java language in terms of developer productivities, we have a very large numbers of Java developers within Oracle, which means that by improving Java developer productivities, we're going to improve the overall productivities of Oracle. We are driving a fair amount of revenues around Java SE. part of the SE Advanced SKUs where we have selected features that we are delivering as added values to our commercial users, as well as support. We are supporting our customers, supporting on bug fixes, securities, and each type of environments that are requiring mission critical support. We are here to provide support. Java 8, live for 2 years, extremely stable releases. The adoption of Java 8 has been beyond our own expectations. We are seeing now today a number of commercial entities that have moved to Java 8. A lot of great features, many features that were discussed here, that have benefited from the discussion that happened in this event. Great quality and performance, from previous releases. Java 8 was a significant release for us. The first time for many years that we evolved the language, library, and the runtime together. Also, and not the least, we try to provide a transparent process. It's clear that Java SE is beyond Oracle. It's important for us to provide transparency to our users, to folks like you in this room that are helping us to develop the Java platform. And so we try to be as transparent as we can around the release schedule, the set of features that are part of these releases. And that's something that we are fully committed and want to do more. Java 9, of course, a lot of features. Of course, the big ticket is Jigsaw and modularizations. For a number of years, we have embarked in this significant project to disassemble the Java runtime and reassemble this runtime into a set of modules, providing clean boundaries between those modules. And part of the reason is to help us modernize the platform, as well as to help us reduce the cost of maintaining this broad and large platform. Now, beside Jigsaw, there is a lot of features in 9. In fact, at the high level, we are tracking more than 120 features, as part of our JEP process in OpenJDK. Today, I just looked at last week, so out of those 120 features, 95 of those features are completed. 10 features are integrated, 10 features are targeted, and we have a couple of features that should be proposed to target in a few weeks. So we are in a relatively good place in terms of the feature capabilities of this release. So we have switched now our focus on stabilizations. It's those large platform, large major releases. We have to support a lot of different configurations. So it's important for us to start to get into this slow process of stabilizations. And that's where we need your help. We need your help and everybody's help. We need to basically get the feedback. That is the right time now, within our release process to be able to get the feedback. So if there is one call today, I really encourage you to talk to your friend, talk to your customers, tell them to go and uptake. We are providing early access build of 9. Please go and take and try it and give us the feedback. We know that the adoption of 9 is going to be challenging and disruptive because as part of the modularization effort, we are removing access to a number of APIs, internal APIs that in fact nobody should have used. We told them never use them, but guess what? They are using them. We also are changing the layout on disk of the GRE runtime. I know there is a lot of change, no more RTDA jar, and we know that a number of tools are having a number of assumptions around the layout of the Java runtime on disk. So please, we need this feedback. More importantly, also, we need your help to help migrate the tools, the key tools, as well as third-party libraries that our developers count on. Our hope it is, by the time we GA9, all the tooling chains, all those key third-party libraries, either open source libraries or commercial libraries, are already supporting 9. So the transitions for our developers into 9 is easier. Looking beyond 9, of course, we're starting to have, and you will hear this week, a number of projects that we're already working on. But at the high level, we have a few set of high priorities. Number one, security. I can tell you there is no platform in the cloud if this platform is not secure. We are spending a significant amount of time, resource, and investment to ensure that the Java runtime is secure. There is more to do. The platform is has a vast surface of access, and we need to ensure that every access to this platform is secure. And that's our top priority. Density, it's all around the realizations in the cloud consolidations that we need to improve resource usage for Java services. Cloud computing has also the side of it, which is moving computing into a utility business. Cost of operations matter. And so we need to go back and look at all the decisions that we made 20 years ago around internal representations in the VM. Do we need all this information? Can we shave some bytes? A few bytes here at the scale of the cloud mean a lot of dollar saving. Also, we need the VM and the Java technology to be better at sharing. It's clear in the cloud, you're going to have use case where you have multiple instances of the same Java service on a server. And we want to be able to reduce the incremental cost to run a new instance of the service on a server. We need to extract a fair amount of the JVM data, the application data, into shared libraries that can share data across multiple JVM processes. Startup, always be very important for the Java platform. Desktop applications care a lot about startup. But now we have a new class of services, microservices, lightweight containers, single function services that will need fast startup. And so we need to work to reduce the gap, to reduce the startup cost of a Java container versus a native container. Predictabilities and low latency. Of course, memory management in the Java runtime is important. Garbage collection performance is typically where performance are being seen by applications. So we need to continue this long march to reduce the impact of garbage collections, improve the overall predictabilities, which at the scale of the cloud, sometimes the performance of a service is less important than the predictability of this service. And that's something we need to build. We need to build those capabilities in our algorithm. And then we need to scale to the cloud. We now have customers that are demanding that a single JVM process can manage multi-terabyte heaps. It's clear that we need to work a new algorithm. And that's something that's going to be very important for all of us and our customers. Profiling and serviceabilities. At the scale of the cloud, we need to provide cloud operators. We need to provide to our developers better tools to be able to understand performance efficiency. We need to provide better management of the Java runtime at the scale of the cloud. A lot of those deployments are beyond human understanding. We need to build those tools and capabilities for the next generations of cloud deployments of the Java technology. And finally, not the least, productivities. It's clear that the Java language is old in some way. But at the same time, I think there is places where we can evolve this programming language. We believe this programming language has very sound foundations, to develop and build applications on the cloud. And improving Java developer productivity as well as JVM developer productivities. For some of you guys here that are basically building languages on top of the JVM, it's as well important for us that the JVM be a great environment to building and prototyping and designing new languages. So in summary, if I can leave you with a few points, Java SE is doing well. The cloud is really the place where Java is thriving. It's a place where there is tremendous opportunities for us, tremendous opportunities for innovations, and this is a place where I'm expecting, all the smart in this room to help us figuring out and navigate the set of important features for the next 10 years of the Java and the JVM runtime technology. We need your help on JDK 9. Please help us, give us the feedback, help us migrate those tools and third-party libraries. We also are committed, as a company, Oracle is completely committed, to raise the bar on transparency around the development of the JVM and the Java platform. We're making progress in OpenJDK. I understand some of those progress are small, but we have this continuous intent, to raise the bar. We are fully committed to reduce the frictions for external contributors to be able to contribute their patch to OpenJDK. And I certainly, understand how critical it is for us to scale, to enable, many of you to provide us, significant patches, significant even bug fixes, at the lower cost that we are doing it today, and we are committed. As you will see this week, we already have, a number of features in plan, beyond 9, a lot of, interesting features that you will hear. Please provide us the feedback on those features. And finally, let's continue to innovate. I think that it's important for the industry that we continue to evolve and advance, the Java platform and the Java technology. Thank you for your time. I'm going to be around, the next two days. So if you have any questions, please feel free to talk to me. Thank you, and have a great conference.